So we have to talk about this statement from Demna about his time at Balenciaga because this is actually insane. So he said, at Balenciaga, I was telling Kering I'm a chef, but all I have is a potato and an onion. At Gucci, the amount of ingredients, it's like a playground. I have everything. So I don't have to focus on inventing or trying to put my DNA into the brand to become a business as well. First of all, I do think it's actually insane for Demna to imply that he didn't have enough resources at Balenciaga. This person in my Discord put it the best. He moved from a 2 Michelin star restaurant to a 3 star and he's talking like he was working at McDonald's. That is quite accurate. That being said, in many regards, he's actually correct. Gucci makes significantly more money than Balenciaga, so you can only imagine the budgets are bigger for everything, the resources are more, and maybe he's just happy to see this amount of resources be at his disposal, and that's kind of what he was talking about. I also think it's very loaded for him to say that at Gucci there's more to work with, so it doesn't feel like he has to create complete design signatures. I don't know if I agree with that because at the end of the day, we've only seen one collection from Demna at Gucci, but there are heavy references from Tom Ford, for example, with the unbuttoned shirts, the Alessandro Michele elements like the belt, the Tom Ford leather jacket, pussy bow blouses that we associate with Alessandro Michele, horsebit heels that are once again a reference to Tom Ford. I think you get the point. And so what he's doing at Gucci is not that different in principle to what he was doing at Balenciaga. At Balenciaga, he was taking very common Balenciaga shapes, like a cocoon shape, and transporting that into the realm of parka jackets and puffer jackets. He would use Balenciaga shapes, but then kind of change the fabrics and ask the question, why can't denim be couture? Considering that when haute couture was in its heyday in the 20th century, people actually had places that they could wear that stuff to. Nowadays, we wear jeans a lot. We wear puffer jackets, we wear parka jackets. So it's looking at how can we modernize this and make it sort of this modern day couture in a way. Balenciaga had endless budgets. Let's be honest. The shows were huge. Loads of money was spent on the shows. I mean, look at the crazy sets, the campaigns, the people they had in the campaigns, the different films that they made, the licenses that they got to create certain things. They had insane budgets at Balenciaga. And so considering all of this, if Demna is truly saying that at Balenciaga all he had was a potato and an onion, while at Gucci has all the ingredients a chef could ever need, I'm looking forward to this collection in February.